Namaskar, everyone. So, welcome to Monday Darshan, and let's co-create that beautiful space of love and peace and collective consciousness. Beautiful opportunity to come together and to create these beautiful waves of energy that can transform the space that we're in and the world around us. Let's play our part in the co-creation of a better world. Thank you all for joining in today. Always a joy to have your company. Let's breathe in the prana, beautiful energy of life energy, life force. Breathe it into the third eye to energize the brain. It's a beautiful Monday morning here. Wherever you are, know that we are one in the inner space, that we are together. And let's center in that field of divine energy, divine consciousness, the field of the masters. I know that perhaps you would have listened or viewed yesterday's session where I spoke to the karmic principle and the power of the now, living in the now, in the present moment. And to really learn how to sport in freedom in the karmic play, in the karmic game. Stay with me. Tuning into my consciousness. Stay with me, center in that divine space inside where you can feel prana with every breath. That's what I'm experiencing in the moment. That I'm breathing in prana and breathing out prana. I'm channeling prana through the mind, through the heart, through the centers of energy. And I'm bringing prana, the free prana of the pranic space. Just focus on your spinal column. That's how we can attune to each other. Focus on the spinal column. Open up the heart to tune into that heart consciousness that we can collectively feel. And tune into the third eye space. It's a reality. It's not a mythical point or center now. It's a reality, the third eye space. That's at the center of the Shambhavi Mudra. But in the Mahayoga, it comes automatically to you. The practice comes automatically to you. And of course, it creates an ecstasy in the inner space. Through the brain. Now, I just want to speak a little bit to the karmic principle, because we are caught in a web of karma. Memories of all the old patterns all the old ways of thinking and feeling that we have not brought closure to, that we are not free from, that we identify with, still influence us. The goal would be able to see the influence of the memory field. And of course, the memory field is the past because it's a recall of actual experiences that you would have had in the consciousness. But it has become a memory. So it's stored in the memory field and it's in the past. We call it the past because it happened in the sequence of time, it happened in the past. But you can bring it back and you can relive it in the present moment. If you still identify with it, if it still influences your being. If you can recall a memory and the emotions come back and the thoughts come back and the energies come back, then you know that you are still influenced by it. So you can bring up something to mind, but you need not be influenced or caught in it. Does it make sense? And you can watch yourself. You can watch yourself how you respond or react to it. And in that observing, you begin to learn to detach, to be more objective, to be more even-minded, not to be caught. And it's what in the practice is called dispassion. To not be caught in the feeling towards it, but you're in a dispassionate or an objective space, and that is what is called in the practice vairagya. So if you can just stay in that space observing everything for what it is, look at your relationship to it, how you interpret and how you respond or react, then you're able to see how caught we are in the karmic web. And in that seeing, we learn how to make better choices and to be detached and to choose other possibilities. And every time we choose a thought pattern or a feeling or mood to engage in, we should do it so consciously so we can change it at any moment. That conscious involvement with life, that conscious involvement with your energy, in the energy interaction, that conscious involvement is important. And being able to navigate through that. And that's what we call the mastery. Being able to navigate in such a way that you fulfill what you want to fulfill. And not be carried away or caught up in the old patterns that influence. So listen to me from a space of silence. Share that beautiful inner space with me, even as I speak, because that's where I'm speaking from. And you can pick it up too. It's a new day. If we can only live in the now continuously, and remember the goal is to be free, the goal is to be happy, the goal is to be in tune with the universe and in tune with its evolutionary process. The universe is continuously evolving, and we should strive to align ourselves to that evolutionary process. Which means, like what I've said before, we need to accept the things that we can't change. And we need to have the energy and courage to change the things that we can. And the wisdom to know when to accept and when to engage courageously. But if we can keep the state of now continuously, the state of present moment awareness, the state of consciousness, that we are conscious of every action and the consequence, that's karma. We are conscious of the karmic play in every engagement. That has a beauty in itself. An engagement in life should be an adventure. an adventure in the karmic play, engaging with life, because I love to look at what the universe is, how the universe is responding to me in every moment. Life engages with you. You can change what is happening around you by changing what is happening inside of you. If you meet the world with more love and more compassion and more kindness and more understanding, the world is going to be totally different. The stage is going to change because you're going to attract different things towards you. You've attracted me and I have attracted you in the play. Isn't that a good thing? So we're meeting with a new day. Time is marching on because the earth is moving around the sun. And the day will turn into night, the night will turn into day. And the body is very much aligned to the nature and its energy. So your body is going to behave differently at different times of the day. If only you can really appreciate that your body responds to the sun. And if you're aligned to that, then you know when to eat, when to exercise, when to relax, when to work. All activities can be aligned to how the body responds to the sun. So let's try to meet the day with complete acceptance of where we have brought ourselves through thought, desires, emotions, and what we've created or what we have attracted in the stage of life. Let's accept the stage as it is. And let's accept who we are at this point. And now let's use all the possibilities that are before us to achieve what we want to in this day. Let's stay attuned to each other. That's extremely important in this conversation. Let's stay connected emotionally in that space of love and goodness and understanding and compassion and kindness. And let's stay aware of each other. Let's hold each other in that space of camaraderie, kinship as souls, fellow travelers on the journey of life. Let's hold each other in that joy of friendship as we walk the path together. And stay with me for a little bit of the joys of the inner space. Let's enjoy the beauty of this silence. Join me in that beautiful silence. From where or in where true intuition springs. The Psalms of the Bible say, "Be still and know that I am God." The Yoga Sutras of Patanjali says, "Still the mind, that your highest self can manifest in all of its glory." And stilling the mind is not a suppression of thought. It's a centering deep into consciousness, beyond thought. When I close my eyes, I'm focused on you. Not as a physical entity, but as a presence in my space. I tune into the non-local field, to the field of omnipresence, of being, and there I can feel you as a presence, as part of our collective nature. Just take a moment in that space, whether eyes open or closed, that you can repeat the mantra of the breath, Soham. So with the in-breath and hum with the out-breath. The soul becomes connecting with the universe, the heart of the universe, so. And you pause at the end of the breath, and then you breathe out hum, which is the body, the physical identity, and the world around you. The body's connection to the collective field of nature. So hum. Nice Ujjayi sound in the breath. Stay with me in the rhythm of the breath, the natural, harmonious rhythm of the breath. No forced breathing. Conscious, harmonious, rhythmic breathing. Opening up the belly to breathe, opening up the chest to breathe. Opening up the shoulders to breathe in fully. Stay connected to that mental center of the brow. As you open the belly to breathe, as you open the chest to breathe. When you breathe into the chest, open up the love consciousness within you. When you breathe into the belly, open up the fire consciousness, the metabolic fire. As you open up the belly, just give a little attention to the sacral chakra that energizes and the root chakra that grounds us. The root energy and the sacral energy and the fire energy of the God. May the ecstasy of the inner space be yours. May our togetherness in the inner space bring uplift to all of us. The uplift that promotes well-being. May we thrive together. Soham. When we stay in this space, magic happens in our day. This is the space of the present moment. This is the space of the now. This is a space of being and staying well. And now let's make a wish for the world in this space. Let there be peace, love, and harmony in our coexistence with all of life. Be conscious of your living planet, Mother Earth. The consciousness of the nature around you, and the consciousness of nature within the body itself. All the elements are in the body. The body is nourished by nature. The body is part of nature. Let us humankind coexist harmoniously with all of life. Let's think of the creatures of the air, the creatures of the land, the creatures of the water, and the creature that lives in the earth. May we all exist in harmony. May we respect Mother Earth. May we stop the destruction of nature, the senseless destruction of nature. May we live together in harmony with each other. May we strive to protect the ecology of life. May we become more aware of our divine nature, our nature as souls, our nature as pure infinite being. Living in mortal bodies. May our bodies be and stay well. And may our hearts be in gratitude to grace, to the forces of life that support and protect and nourish. And in that spirit, let's collectively affirm together in prayer, affirmative prayer. May we be protected together. Om Sahana Bhavatu. May we be nourished together. Sahana Bhunaktu. May we be strong together. Sahaviryam Karavavahe. May our knowledge always be full of light. Tejas Vinavritamastu. And may we always be united in the divine, beyond all our personal differences. Ma Vidvisha Vahe. Om Shanti, peace. Shanti, peace. Shanti, peace. Thank you everyone for joining in today. I wish you a marvelous Monday, and we look forward to the days ahead as we approach our 40-day retreat on March 26th, and the satsang is on March 25th. Thank you everyone. Thank you for making today special. And I have absolute joy being with you. So you can look at this again during the day, and until you can actually feel it in your being. Have a great day everyone. Namaskar.